Let me show you probably the worst drone I have ever had. So this actually goes under different names such as E99, E99 Pro and E88 and as well as E88 Pro, but they're all the same drone actually. And this is what the drone itself looks like. Overall the build quality is probably a bit cheap, but still it does the job. Inside the box you also get a case like this where to store your drone and all the accessories. You also get a remote controller like this, a few spare blades, screwdriver to change them, and also these blade guards. But these really aren't good, these keep flying off all the time and they're pretty much useless. And also a charging cable and a short manual over here as well, and how to connect your phone. The remote control runs from 3 batteries. And it has these antennas, but they are completely fake. So as you can see, you can take them off. There are no metal parts and they're simply for look. To start flying the drone, first make sure it's actually sitting on level surface. Then turn on the drone first. And make sure to turn on your remote as well. Before we start flying the drone, we actually need to calibrate it. To do that, simply pull down the levers and wait for the beep. Then first let's turn on the engine, so it builds up some momentum, and then we can lift off. Either we can pull this up or we can actually use this takeoff. On the remote we can use this to go up and down, and also this to control the direction. Also we can use these buttons as well to adjust for any drift. On the top of the remote we also have more switches for more special controls such as rollovers. The cameras are absolutely terrible on these, so they list these as 4K cameras, but those aren't 4K cameras. Those are some extremely poverty cameras that cost like few cents probably to them. Okay, I have some very bad news, unfortunately. So the drone actually flied back to the China. So as I was flying it just in the video, so I was showing you basically maybe how high it can go, and it was maybe like 10 meters above ground, and it suddenly simply lost the control and I couldn't control it anymore, and simply gained height and simply went off. So it's gone right now. So yeah, I have all this controller. Absolutely garbage. So yes, the drone actually flied away from me while I was filming this video. That's completely ridiculous. So I do not have the drone anymore, and it basically flied away very far away. So I even stopped seeing where it is basically. So it gained a lot of height, and also basically it flied away at least 1 kilometer, probably something like that. So there is no way I can actually retrieve it and go find it somewhere. So it maybe someone will find it. I still have the phone app running here. So on the phone app you can actually record the video and take pictures and also see all the videos recorded. Also you can actually control the drone using this phone app as well. Maybe it's actually better using it with phone, maybe then the signal will be better. But again, this is not the first time actually I have lost control of the drone. So again, sometimes even at 10-meter distance it simply drops out of range on this remote and it's not controllable and simply crashes somewhere. But this time it simply it flied back to China probably. So maybe they will collect these drones back in China when they land there, and maybe they will resell them. Completely ridiculous. When it comes to video quality, I actually wanted to make you some very good samples, but I'm not able to do that anymore since I do not have the drone. So I have some maybe few clips but the quality overall is absolutely terrible, so you can barely make out what's happening. And yeah, the camera quality is absolutely terrible on the drone. So you can see I tried to make a video of my dog with this camera, so you can barely even make out that it's a dog. So yeah, absolutely terrible cameras on it. Here I have another video of the drone flying at night, while I obviously still had it. Yeah, overall it actually looks kinda cool, and yeah, it's actually very impressive, especially at the night. The lights actually look really cool on it. But yeah, the overall control, even without any wind whatsoever, is kinda terrible. So it's actually very hard to control. So is this drone actually worth it, and should you get it? Well, as you could tell, I didn't have the best experience with it. So the main problems with this drone basically is it's actually super hard to control. Even if you sync it and basically calibrate it, it still flies all around basically, and it's actually very hard to control. Then the flight time, 5 minutes is actually the maximum you can achieve. In reality, it's 4 minutes actually on a good flight time basically. The build quality, it's obviously cheap on the remote, and yeah, a lot of fake things even over here. And yeah, the drone itself also was cheaply made. So and also these blade protectors on them completely sucked as well, so they simply fell off all the time. They're pretty much useless. It can't handle any wind at all, so basically I tried to basically fly it only when there was pretty much zero wind. If there was some wind, basically the drone wasn't controllable basically. And again, when it comes to range, this drone absolutely sucks. So again, it was maybe 10 meters basically when this drone lost the control on video and decided to fly back to the China. So yeah, absolutely ridiculous drone. So but still, for the price they cost, I paid personally less than $5 for this drone. So, and they usually cost around $10 or $15. So it still provides a lot of fun, but it's a lot of frustration basically. And yeah, it's a disposable kid's toy basically, and not a real drone. So if you simply want some bit of fun, yeah, maybe you can still get it, but yeah, just be aware is that you can easily lose control of your drone, and it can suddenly take off and fly away from you. Anyway, good luck.